Barring any hiccups, Simon Harris will be taking up office in that building behind me as Ireland's youngest ever Taoiseach, following a almost coronation in the race to become the next Fine Gael leader after the departure of Leo Varadkar.
And despite the challenges, would wholeheartedly recommend a career in politics to anyone who's considering it.
Simon Harris has spoken in the past about how he's inspired to get involved in politics as a teenager to help people with autism like his brother Adam.
Do you think also, in a sense, you ended up as a politician, but that maybe because Adam had autism? Is that what led to that?
There's absolutely no doubt about that.
I'm to blame.
Yes.
It simply wouldn't have happened otherwise.
That activism led to more involvement in politics as he got elected to Wicklow County Council in 2009.
Certainly from where I'm standing, we all want to get this government out. People want Fianna Fáil out. People have no faith in Brian Cowan. They've no faith in Brian Lenihan, and our day will come.
Just 2 short years later, he was in the Dáil as a TD and was nominating Enda Kenny to become Taoiseach.
Deputy Kenny will bring to the office of Taoiseach integrity, honesty and a work rate which simply cannot be surpassed.
Re-elected in 2016, Simon Harris was appointed as Minister for Health, one of the most challenging jobs in government.
I made it very, very clear that I serve in the cabinet of Enda Kenny, and I don't intend to make any declarations publicly in relation to who I'm supporting until the Taoiseach has announced a contest.
He backed Simon Coveney for Fine Gael leader in the 2017 contest that saw Leo Varadkar emerge victorious. Leo Varadkar kept him on as Minister for Health. During his time in that office, issues arose relating to the National Children's Hospital and the spiralling costs of delivering that project. Harris was also dogged by controversy over the location of the new National Maternity Hospital.
It's insupportable what Minister Harris has done. Does he not know the anger and ire of women, especially out there, and survivors of institutional abuse? If you want your church, practice it in your own home or go to your churches. Do not bring it into the public domain and do not bring it into the public services for women and children who've suffered enough in this country. Cormac.
The way it's been talked about in recent days would suggest that it's a convent. It's not. It's an awful lot more than that.
However, his popularity grew as one of the leading voices campaigning for a yes vote in the Repeal the 8 referendum in 2018 that saw Ireland's abortion laws liberalised.
We said to women in crisis, take the boat or take the plane. Today we say, take our hand.
But Sinn Féin doesn't change. To the ballot box and the Armalite, they've added the soap box and the no confidence motion.
Varadkar called the 2020 general election amid the threat of a no-confidence motion to Mr Harris due to the ongoing issues with overcrowding in hospital emergency departments.
This is no longer a two-party system.
Despite losing 15 seats in that election, Fine Gael were returned to office as part of the historic coalition involving Fianna Fáil and the Green Party that was formed during the COVID-19 pandemic.
So I don't want anybody in our country to be scared. I really don't want anyone in our country to be scared, because we have to look after all of the health of all of our people, and that means our mental health and well-being too. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get through it together.
Harris again won plaudits for his stewardship of the early months of the COVID-19 pandemic and the state's initial response to the emergency. When Fianna Fáil leader Micheál Martin became Taoiseach, he appointed Harris to a newly created government department, the Department of Higher Education, which was a pet project of the incoming Taoiseach.
Hey there, would you like me to come and visit your school and talk about the options that are available?
That department provides opportunity for good news announcements like cuts to student fees at budget time. It's perhaps one of the less busy departments in government as well, which allowed Harris time to travel the country and get in touch with Fine Gael grassroots.
Hi there, I'm here in Donegal. Hi there, I'm here in Trinity College Dublin today. Delighted this week to head to Scariff in County Clare.
Delighted to be in Cork today.
Harris is also one of the most prominent government ministers on social media. While not exactly Taylor Swift, he's 169,000 followers on Instagram and 92,000 on TikTok. Whether or not Fine Gael can translate his communication and social media skills into votes remains to be seen.